Oh my god. So this is the before of the pants. As you can see, it's very oversized to me. It's baggy, it's quite old-fashioned, and it's kind of boring, and it needs transformation and new look. So my plan is to cut the leg part of the pants and turn it into a shorts. Then after that, I need to remove the hem at the bottom part of the shorts and turning the shorts into a skirt. Then, using the excess fabric of the pants, the leg part, open the seam of both the leg part of the pants and cut 3 inches for both fabric. Then divide it by 2 to make 2 straps. I need to sew both of the extra fabric together to make a tube top. Then after that, I would connect the straps to the tube top and add an elastic to the middle part of the fabric. So that is my plan for the 2-piece set. Hi everyone, it's Rachel. So for today's video, we're gonna do another thrift video, an upcycling video. So basically, I do thrift videos wherein I transform old clothes into new, into trendy ones, into cute ones. So yeah. So now that I'm in my province, I'm in my home, I don't use that mini sewing machine. I use this very old, very vintage, very old-fashioned sewing machine because this is the only available sewing machine here. So, and it's still working. No, I don't use this part right here. No, I don't use it anymore. It would take me years to finish my work. It's still working though. It's working fine. It's doing what it's supposed to do. So this would be my best friend today. Oh shit. So this would be my best friend today, and I hope we would be best friends throughout this quarantine time. So today, I'm really excited because I'm gonna transform this pants and turn it into a 2-piece set. I don't use any pattern or any guide at all. I just do whatever I want with it, and if it's a fail, then it's a fail. Then if it's not, then it's a success. So trial and error thrift video. So I hope this one would turn out into a successful thrift video. So if you want to know what happened, what I did in my thrift video, just keep on watching. So let's start with the skirt. So the first thing that you will do is lay flat your pants. We need to turn this pants into a shorts by cutting it into this length. Flatten the pants, making sure that it is lined evenly so the cut will be much precise and much cleaner. So cut the leg part of your pants and make sure that you add a seam allowance to it. Do not throw this out because we will use them for the top. Zooming in to the crotch part of the shorts. Using a seam ripper, you need to open up the crotch part seam. To my surprise, it has also a seam inside of it, so I decided to cut it off instead of just using the seam ripper. Now you need to fold the shorts sideways so you could cut the bottom part evenly. Cut those excess awkward fabrics so it would be lined evenly. Back to its normal fold, you need to remove this part, this crotch seam, and using your seam ripper, just open it up. This took me so much time and effort because the seam part of this one is really hard to remove. So this is what it would look like, and that is how long I opened up the seam part. So before sewing that part, you also need to do it on the other side. Now that the front and back part has been opened up, we need to stitch it and also cut those excess fabrics. Do those things on both sides, the front and back. Sewing time! Disclaimer, I'm not a professional seamstress, so don't judge me. So the first thing that I did is just follow where it was sewed before, and yes, I'm using a black thread because I don't have any blue thread right here, so let's just think that it is a blue. Then you would do that on both sides, the front and the back part of the skirt. And now you need to hem the bottom part of the skirt. So what I did was I just folded it once, because if I fold it twice, it would take up many fabric and it will be much shorter than I imagined it. So what I did next was remove the sides of the waist, because the pants, it's really big on me, it's very baggy, so I need to tighten the waist by sewing it up. So that is where I decided to sew it all the way to the bottom, not just on the waist, because I think it would be loose on me on the sides. So I decided to do it all the way to the bottom. Now that the skirt is done, let's now move on to the top. Now for the top, so use those excess fabrics that you've saved before, the leg part of the pants, and flip it inside out. So what I did next was cut off those seam, the inner seam of the leg, and just rip it apart. Now you have this much of fabric, just do it also on the other side or the other leg part, so you will have these two big fabrics, and just line them up together. So I cut 3 inches from the upper part of the fabric. To make the tube top, you need to connect the sides together by sewing it up, and then get those 3 inches fabric that you've cut before and trim off those excess fabric to make it straight. And to make the strap, you need to divide it by 2 to make a 4 straps. So connect those 4 straps on the top of your tube top. This is where the elastic would be placed. So we need to sew the straps together by folding it right sides together and just sewing it straight until you reach the bottom end. Repeat these steps for the 3 straps. Sew the other end of the strap so you will not have a hard time flipping it inside out. So to flip it inside out, I use a chopstick and just push the closed end until I reach the top, and it will be flipped inside out. And do the same thing for the 3 remaining straps, and you will have something like this. To flatten it up, you need to iron them. So now for the tube top, I just sew the sides together, right sides facing each other, and do the same thing on the other side. Now get your elastic and connect them by sewing them together. So here what I did was pin the elastic on the middle front part and also the middle back part of the tube top, so I will not have a hard time pulling the elastic once I sew it, and also to distribute the elastic evenly to the fabric. Once I start stitching the elastic, I also pull it until I reach the middle part, and I remove the pin and pull it once again. Now we need to hem the bottom part of the tube top, so I fold it twice. After folding it twice, you can now stitch the hem of the bottom part of the tube top. As you can see, I'm not a professional seamstress, so don't ever come into my comment and just say that I don't use it correctly, because I'm not a professional, I'm just a beginner. Now we need to connect and attach the straps to the tube top. So what I did was add the 2 straps on the front and also 2 straps at the back. And you can decide where you want your straps to be placed. So I just straight stitch the straps to the tube top and just do it for the 3 remaining straps, and just connect them until you have this kind of product. And now the straps are attached and connected to the tube top. You can now go and ribbon it and try it on to make sure that the straps are placed correctly and accordingly to your body. And yes, that would be the end of my thrift lift. Now let's go to the final product. So that will be it for my video. Thank you for watching, guys. See you on my next thrift lift video. And if you're wondering if I have other thrift lift video, I would link them down below, or I would put an end card after, or an end screen, so you could click all of my thrift lift videos. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys. See you on my next video. Bye.